This will be firmware checks, both of the unit and also of the programmer itself. This will form the basis of the entries that we make to the table of contents in the checklist. So we'll step through this now. The first area we need to cover off is safe connection of the programmer now. So we're going to step through how to safely connect the programmer. If we plug this into the port, you notice that there's no power connected to the unit. It's a cold connection, so this is the preferred by the manufacturer and it's safe. Then we want to apply power to the unit. So if we apply power now, and then apply power to the programmer. Okay, so I'm going to step backwards to go forwards. There's two ways to check the firmware of the programmer. Step one is to quickly view on power up, and I'll simulate this. Quickly view the ticks on the right hand side of the LCD, and then you'll see a number, and that is the quick glance of the firmware inside the SD card. You'll see tick, 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 and then 53. It's gone, but if that's too fast for you, there's another method. So method 2 to check the firmware of the programmer is to use the navigation keys to go down beyond connect to device, and we want to step through help. So I've got to help with the cursor, we tick, and we're just going to the top of the screen and it says version information. We press tick again and it's saying update 53. Okay, so now we're going to use the keys and the navigation advice that was given in the previous video by exiting, and you're back to the previous menu, and exit again, you're back to the start menu. So that's effectively provided you with the information of the PG3 firmware inside the SD card of the PG3. We're still in the firmware of the programmer, and I'm in the help menu currently. I want to just recap. If the view when you opened up the programmer and found that it was anything less than 53, so we want as current, being March, April 2020 is 53 or better. If you found it less than 53, you'll need to update the SD card in the unit, and that is a redirection to the B&D website, so bnd.com.au, in the specifier trade resources section, and it's a download of a zip file. If you have any advice or require any advice in accessing or updating that SD card with the current firmware, please reach out to the team at the B&D Group Tech Support on 1300 769 850 and dial 2 for tech support.